So Mitchell asked for a little better quality video of the place here in Luluasan, and right now I'm in his Grandpa Ed's place. And we have a new high-speed internet router, so that's been very helpful. You can stream movies here now. Just close the gate. We just had a coconut or buko delivery. There's one of the pesky dogs around here. They tend to stay away from this area because Ed's always shooing them away. So he's just built these two nipa huts, which are kind of cool. So people come here, they rent them for about 12 bucks. And if they want to stay overnight, then they got to pay another like $15. There's sleeping up there. People sleep around there. This one's being set up for pretty similar to the other one. This one's just been painted or stained. And there is going to be a very large one built right here. Seat about 40-50 people. There's some bamboo that's been soaking in the ocean, so it's bug-free now. And so this is Ed Morcilla property. That vehicle there is Bianni's. Works about 50% of the time. There's Ed's place. And these are a bunch of kids just using this area as a pathway to wherever they're going. Hi guys.
Hi.
Say hello to Canada. Hello Canada. Okay.
Hello, baby.
Hello.
Hello.
Say hello to Canada. Not sure who they are. So this is the beach. And it's a quite nice sandy beach. It looks like a piece of plastic floating out there is actually to anchor the boat. And there's an island in the background called Burias Island. You can just see it barely on the horizon. It's going to be a destination for scuba diving, I think, when we get my tanks. So this will be our dive boat. Apparently it's working fine and lots of room in it. This is Bianni's place and Yali's place. It's a friendly neighborhood chicken. So they got a little karaoke thing going here. And this is another kind of picnic party area. And more beach. And one of these dogs. And here's my place. The Brian and Maria and Mitchell and Christina Jaggard compound. Throw Hunter's name in there too. So the wall is pretty close to finished. That's the white paint is just like an undercoat or protection concrete. It's not the final color, but I'm going to save some money and not paint it for a while because we still got a lot of work to do. This fence is eventually going to get painted and make it look like bamboo. Fill these posts with concrete. It's nice and solid. Solid. And as you see, we've raised the property up a few feet to prevent erosion and flooding. And Actually, the center of the property is even higher than this, so may hopefully be good for years to come, even with global warming. Take a big step up here, and we're on the property. Big tree. Still a few coconut trees. We've had to remove a few, make way for construction. These are coconut trees that are about a year old. I think it takes about 3 years for something to get. It's probably 5 years, but 3 years to start bearing coconuts. On the other side of the wall is a dwarf coconut tree. Those things are great because you don't have to climb a tree to get a coconut. So we're going to plant some of those. We'll have plants, not to obstruct the view, but we will have plants, probably mostly fruit trees and that along with the side here. And this side, we want to keep this front third of the property. We might put a couple of nipa huts on either side, but no real permanent structures as per the law around here for foreshore. So this right here is about the highest point of the property, and this is about where the pool's gonna end. So and the pool's gonna be raised too, so we're gonna have an infinity view of the ocean. And that's a supply shack, but the workers actually use it for their living quarters. We've got concrete and other supplies stacked up here. This is foam insulation right now. Workers weren't actually treating it too well till I did a little talking to with them about it. So it's all been properly covered and protected now, but they did damage some of it. So Joe is probably going to have to replace that. And so this is the first building we're trying out, an experimental prototype house of tomorrow. So just get back to the hut because there's some guys, there's some of the workers. Hello. This is actually a Easter week holiday for them, so they're not working today till Monday. Today being Thursday. And but they will. They're watering the top because this. You see all the scaffolding. It's very, very heavy up there with all the wet concrete that they poured. They did 19 hours of concrete pour. And you can see there's all the scaffolding to hold it up. So this part is a garage, and I mean it's big enough you could park almost a semi in front of us. You could park in front of a semi in here, but I wanted it a little bit extra large, so if we wanted to use the back part for working area, workbench, then it'd be all right. And this is an open area, we can park motorcycles and that there. The back part here, this will be storage. And so that big fancy door that we made is gonna go here, just to give the front a nice look. We'll have a big garage door here. Not sure, I think the plan is for swing open doors. 2 swing open doors, and have a window. This up here is a balcony, and so it's a 4-foot balcony coming out from the top wall that's going to be put there, and that section right there is a bedroom. This is a papaya tree. Kind of interesting. It's located because it's right by the balcony, so we'll be able to open the bedroom sliding door on the balcony and get a fresh papaya in the morning. And that corner is going to be the living room. There's going to be a winding staircase that goes up there, and then another section of the winding staircase go up to the roof. And the roof will have tiles, so it'll be a good place to hang out at nighttime, see the stars. I mentioned on the balcony we'll put a little table, a couple of chairs for coffee in the morning. This side would be looking at the Jaggard and Morcilla Canadian Beach Resort. There's the view of the ocean. And so this is the front gate. It's in 4 sections. It was split like that so we could swing it open and not block the entire road. You see there's a space here. The reason there's such a large space on the bottom is because we are going to fill this up to protect from flooding. And so we'd probably get another 100 truckloads, including topsoil for the front so we can do the garden. And just coming out on the street, there's just a river down there at the end of the road. Coconut tree beside the house. And front gate, front door. And then coming over here, we're back to the Morcilla residence, Canadian Beach Resort. Apparently Christina painted all that. And so this is the wall from the other side. This part of the property, this road is actually also part of the Jaggard and Morcilla Canadian Beach Resort, but they have to provide a right-of-way because when you get up to the second home owned by Jaggard and Morcilla, there's another building just back here that has a separate owner, who's the guy sitting there, and so that is why we have to provide a right-of-way for them to get in and out. So hopefully Ed can acquire that in the future. We're back on his property, and they planted some plants along here, including some lemongrass that one of our neighbors gave us. This whole area, he still wants to put some more fill. There's been quite a bit of fill already. Just to give an example, this is a papaya tree, and a lot of it's already been buried, but it's still producing fruit. And so to complete the tour, we're back where Vianney's van is, and the back of the house of Ed. And of course there's karaoke on this side too. It's not a positive thing. But we're doing the sound insulation, and we got the wall, double pane windows, so that should help. Hello chickens. And here we are back to my morning hangout. So that's all, folks.